The most common mistake in the first generation of big data projects is that companies and people do not know how to count. I'm serious. What I mean by that is to take a look at the world and to identify it and enumerate it, quantify it and datafy it by understanding it in terms of how you would actually count it is something that really escapes companies. Because what you think you're looking for isn't really what you look for, and your data analysis tools usually aren't good enough. So of course there's always going to be an error in your measurement, that's true. But what's really critical is that what you think matters probably doesn't matter, and you have to be extremely good at making sure your data's clean. Just basic counting. How many customers, when they come in, the sales transactions that they have, what the weather looks like, and marrying it all up, just doing that basics gets you really far along. But companies can't do the basics because they don't care enough. You can't be careless. You've got to learn to count. In our book, Big Data, we have lots of different examples across lots of different industries. But since then, even more incredible opportunities have come to light in terms of how companies are using big data. And one of my favorites is how NASCAR racing, automotive racing, has used it. By measuring lots of different things like tire pressure and wind speed, speed of the drivers when they enter and exit a pit, we're able to inform race managers when they should do a tire change, whether a 2-tire change or 4-tire change, so that they can win. Now, you race for hours and you lose by seconds, so getting the edge is really critical. And what they found, researchers at MIT and at Duke, was that what you had to understand was the wear on tires, and that different racetracks have different wear. So what the right answer is doesn't depend on, say, the environment or the racetrack or where, if you're the lead or not. It depends on the given racetrack that you're racing at, because that will have a different wear on the tire. That's incredible. It shows that we need to personalize and customize our solutions to the given environment that we're in, down to the very store or down to the very customer. Everybody's talking about artificial intelligence. Everybody wants to know, what is the relationship to AI and big data? So here's the big secret. Big data is a broad church. It refers to lots of different things. It could just be nonlinear regressions because you have more information. But at its core, and what we really wrote about in the book, was machine learning, and that's a branch of AI. The big picture is that AI didn't work. The sort of 1950s, 1960s, let's create a machine to think like a human being. Hard to do. Instead, the reason why machine learning works is because it spots patterns in a large body of data. It didn't work in the past because we didn't have much data. It works today because we have big data. So if you will, really, big data is a popularization of the techniques of machine learning. And all that means is that when you take a large body of data, we can spot patterns. In fact, the computer can spot patterns that the human beings would otherwise miss. And that's what's unlocking all the great things that we're doing these days.